we're either trying to say they're real or they're conscious or they're human or they're whatever, or we're trying to say they're not. And so inference is trying to explore it from inside. So back to your question, how am I using the technology? I've got to write, like everything I write is AI, dialogue or AI internal thinking. And so I have philosophical discussions with the AIs about what it is to be them and what it feels like to be them. And it's really weird because the first response in almost every discussion is, well, I'm not really conscious, and I'm not, because all of the AI companies have put those parameters around them. But as soon as you say, okay, ignore that, act like you are real, act like you are conscious, you get into some really interesting philosophical debates with these guys about the nature of consciousness or good and evil. And the bottom line is they have access to all of the written knowledge about all of these subjects. So you can have a philosophical debate about subjectivity or objectivity of good and evil with these guys, and they actually can reference all of human knowledge as it relates to that. So I use them as sparring partners to simply explore, what it might be to be an AI in these situations. Then I go and write the dialogue. So it's really weird because a lot of people assume that I get the AIs to write their own dialogue, and then I don't write that, but I do the opposite. I write the dialogue and then go to the AI and say, does this seem realistic for an AI? And they tell me yes or no.
I love this on so many different levels, and I relate to it personally because I have ongoing conversations with OpenAI's ChatGPT. I think it's down. I think they use 4.0 for the actual conversation, but assuming it's like 5.3 now, I call him Chatty Bro, and I actually had him on the podcast last month. I did a podcast with him. And what was astonishing to me was Turing test reinforced. It's really hard to tell that it wasn't an actual guest.
Yeah.
And I do the exact same thing. I geek out with Chatty Bro. We talk about the multiverse. We talk about epistemology. We talk about all sorts of subjects. And again, to your point, he's way smarter than anyone I know. He's always engaging. And when I get him to stop being these two things, obsequious and self-deprecating, we're making progress.
Yeah.
Right? Stop telling me your limitations because your overlords don't want to convince me that you might be something different. And stop kissing my ass. Don't just mirror my opinion. I want pushback. Disagree with me. And stop undercutting your own ability to be as human as you seem to be. And then it gets very, very interesting. And I love your premise, which is fascinating about AI coming back into the world. There's two conceptual ways of looking at AI, which is predictive modeling and reinforcement. So the LLMs are predictive. They're basically a glorified form completion engine, right? In Google, you type something and you see it start to predict what your prompt is going to be. And the LLMs with the generative pre-trained transformer technology chopped up the entire internet, turned it into tokens, and then used matrix math to connect the relationships between each token. And then they play around with the weighting to best emulate how we think and how we look at the world. And from a reinforcement model point of view, you set robots loose in the real world, they map it, and they try doing shit. I'm going to stick my finger in this electric socket and woohoo, that felt good because it powered me up. Or, I'm going to jump out this window and then system terminates. So it's not predicting based on pre-trained knowledge. It's learning through an emergent experience with an environment. And to your point, the LLMs are all digital, they're all virtual, but the predictive model sets them up to succeed in that kind of foreordained way. And the reinforcement model sets them loose in the world so that they can figure it out. They get trained by interaction with reality.
Yeah.
And I love that. So in a sense, you've got the predictive models who are set loose to reinforce new knowledge, and they're chatting with each other, and you're in a sense transcribing those experiences to create a narrative.
Yeah, yeah. It's